Just walking boba, dropped off my van at my local auto repair shop. Need an inspection and oil change. Just walking them home. Look at here what we find. Backpack blower. And a table saw. Of course my van's in the shop, so I can't pick up the table saw, but I don't know if I would want a table saw. I don't really need it. But I'll take this Echo backpack blower for sure. I'm only about 5 blocks away.
How about it? Got it started. Well, now all I need is a new carburetor, right? I don't think it'll start again, though. I'll wait for the new carburetor and see what happens.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry from Mowers and Blowers. So just when I was, dreading where my next video was coming from, because I literally do not have anything left to fix, Things have been really dry. Can't find any mowers or blowers or anything for free. I could probably pay some money and go get something to fix, you know what I mean? But that hasn't been my style this year. 98% of the stuff I got this year, granted I didn't sell like I did last year. Last year I sold like 82 mowers, you know what I mean? And like 25 snowblowers, I'll never beat that. That's crazy. But I paid for half of my stuff, $10 a mower, $50 for a riding mower maybe, the snowblowers, I might have paid $50 for a snowblower too, This year, I think I might have paid for maybe 3 or 4 things, that vac chipper I paid $40 for. Everything else has been completely free. So I've only sold like 25 things this year, Most of them were riding mowers though, it's pretty cool. As you guys know, this is my Echo PB-403T backpack blower. I found it in the garbage when I was walking my dog, This thing runs great, I listed it for $249. It's a little high, I know. But, it's the season for it. Somebody might buy it before fall comes. But instead, I was browsing through Facebook, and I saw this zero-turn Toro Wheelhorse. It's old. It's like from the early 90s, you know what I'm saying? But, I never worked on a zero-turn before, It has an Onan V-twin, 16 horsepower. Guy says it's not blown, but, I'd like to kind of work on an Onan, and my first zero turn, Bad part is this model. It's the 616Z, I believe. That's notorious for bad transmissions, so I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out. The guy, I've done business with this guy before. I traded my old yard machine snowblower for his LT 1000 tractor and his Craftsman snowblower. You remember that deal last year around July 31st? It was very profitable for me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go do the same deal with this dude over here. He doesn't live that far away from me. So he's got the zero turn. He's gonna take my backpack blower as a trade. Even straight up, he only listed it for $150. I guess, if I really wanted to have some content and get the zero turn, I'd probably just spend the $150 or talk him down to $100 or something like that. But you never spend cash cash in your pocket is always more valuable than trade value. So I'll always trade before shelling over cash. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go over there now, and I'm not gonna film when I'm there because I don't want him to see how much I got that for. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I'll see you later. You got a lot of good shit. I know you and I are gonna do business again.
Yeah, I always come and go with shit, to be honest.
Alright. I'll just,
I'll try to keep it straight.
Yep. How's it looking, man?
It's looking good.
It is looking good, huh?
It looks good. Oh, man, it's okay. We just watched the bottom of the mower there when we
Yep.
get there. It should be okay.
It looks good.
I'm gonna just bring these little handlebars in because it's freewheeling now anyway.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh shit. Alright.
Back, you may have to pick it up.
I'll put it back a little.
Okay, pull it back.
Okay, watch out, okay?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
Alright, now I'm gonna lift this up
Okay.
while I do it.
Okay. Oh, it's rolling.
Yeah,
You
baby!
got it, man. It's gonna probably roll. You may need like a ratchet strap or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull it forward
Yeah.
here.
You need a ratchet strap.
Nope, I got this thing.
Okay.
I got this bar.
And maybe use this as like a chock, like to block it, like right here.
Oh, this would be cool. You know what this is?
What
You've
is
seen
that?
this, right?
No, what is
Oh, really? You never seen this? Dude, check this out.
What is that?
It's like a ratchet strap, but it's on a stick. Look,
What?
look.
How much was that?
I don't know. I did a trade with somebody and he gave it to me. Look. Is that bad?
That is awesome.
It's made for like a pickup truck or
That
something.
is awesome.
Is that cool?
That is amazing. You got a little cool contraption.
You know what? It was cheap too, I think. The guy told me it was like $20 or something.
20?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, ratchet straps are a lot
If you
more.
can find me the link to one, I'm sure you can.
I don't even know what the hell this thing is called.
Yeah. I was using it, I told him so.
Bro, we're straight. We're cool.
Yeah, dude.
Nice, man.
As long as it works, that's all I care about. I'm actually gonna post it right now, honestly.
There's nothing you need to do with it.
Yeah.
I posted it straight onto my Let Go.
Yeah, I'm
You can even steal my pictures if you want.
Okay, maybe I'll send it to trouble picking them.
Yeah, man. You can steal my pictures or my
I just want to
description.
get money for another mower, dude. It's like I got my Toro Time Master and my Let's Go, but like my friends got like no, holy shit, why did Billy go?
Holy shit, that thing's worth so much money, bro.
You know how much you got for it?
I think this thing is worth like $3,000. It's worth like $3,000. How's it work?
It's good. Just
Steel?
it's
Billy Go.
Billy Go, nice. Yeah, you got this in the choke right here, and then it's
Billy Go's are so expensive.
it's not right up, man. Well, this one.
Oh, it's got a Subaru engine on it.
Yeah.
9 horse. Damn, look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is what I used to wear full cleanance, man. Good for you. And a leaf vacuum. Good for you. I'm gonna sell a leaf vacuum probably, honestly, dude. It takes a pain in the ass. It takes longer to vacuum than to blow the leaves.
Dude, I'm not even gonna unload this out of my truck, man. Because I can't do anything today with it.
Yeah. It's actually one of the cool personal business mowers and blowers.
You know, I don't want to call it a business.
Or like a hobby. There you go.
Hobby's a good word for it.
Like a side hustle.
That's it. Side hustle. I love it, baby.
Side hustle. That's what I do too, man. I usually fix up shit too and resell it. But I have no time to do that, so I appreciate it, man. Any way I can hustle, man. I'd rather mow ones than fix broken lawnmowers than
Until our next hustle together, right?
That's it, man.
Yeah, all right, bro.
Let me know how it goes.
I will, man. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, buddy.
Take
Good luck.
care. Oh, my cheap little screwdriver.
Oh, your screw's a little yellow. Oh, here. All right.
Hey, no, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. All right, buddy.
Stop looking, you're good.
Yeah. See you later. That was cool. That was very cool. Hey guys, so I'm back with the zero turn, And it's pretty cool. This will be my first zero-turn project ever. I always wanted a zero-turn, but they're all so expensive, you know what I mean? Even used, they're expensive, you know? So to trade that backpack blower was a good deal for me. Even though the backpack blower is a nice blower, and I was going to keep it, to trade it for that, to work on that, that's an Onan V-twin. My boy Kyle, over at Omega Doomship on Instagram, he's a Briggs & Stratton tech. He's helped me out on a lot of projects in the past, you know, and he told me, oh, he's the guy that has the Onan twin engine on his snowblower. Remember that? That was really cool. So he had me intrigued about the Onan V-twin. This is my first Onan engine ever. You know, so I'm just going to try to get that down without killing myself, because that looks like it's like 1,000 pounds or something, you know? Well, that sucked. I got it down, no problem, and I forgot to press the button. Can you believe that? That's all right. It was straightforward. You know, just unhooked the stuff, and it rolled down with the winch. It was awesome. Like that, man. You all need to get a winch. That winch has never failed me. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is a 1990s, 91 maybe, 92, not sure. Muffler tailpipe's a little screwy, right? There's a dent in the back, which is probably normal. This is says Toro, but we know this is an Onan Power Plus 16, and the way it's shaped, it looks like it's definitely a V-twin, right? Probably opposed twin. Yes, opposed twin. Starter there, it's one of those starters with the solenoid on it. Those are very expensive. Very expensive. Tires, I guess they look bald now, but that's because it has a lot of crapola in it, you know what I mean? But if the crapola wasn't there, it would still have at least a little more than a millimeter of tread, which will be good enough, I think. I mean, I'm not riding it on the highway, you know what I mean? Oh, so just want to let you guys know, so the way we could get this down, or get it to move at all, was we had to take the keyways out of both wheels for it to roll freely. Otherwise, it wouldn't roll unless you had the engine turned on. And of course, we know it doesn't start, which is the reason why he sold it, you know? He told me it was a 38-inch deck, I think. It looks about right. It doesn't stick out too much. And I've never even ridden a zero turn before. So you're supposed to put both of these up like that when you're seated, and you pull back to go backwards, go forward to go forwards, alternate to turn, right? It's got a nice heavy-duty metal bumper here. I did hit my ankle at his toolbox in this thing. That's part of the carnage, though. It's fine. So it's a Wheelhorse 616Z. Z is for zero turn. This is a gas tank. I don't know what that black strap is for, but I could always use that strap. It's like a bungee cord. Deck looks pretty good. He says sometimes the lever to increase or decrease the height pops out, so that's why he has one of those clamps on there. I don't see any rust or anything other than, you know, very superficial scratches, you know. Looks like it's in great shape. The seat, I could definitely use a new seat. Definitely. But I'm pretty excited, to be honest with you, because I've never worked on a, first of all, I've never worked on an Onan, right? Opposed twin. My boy Kyle told me that these are extremely rare, but can be temperamental, you know? definitely not looking forward to the temperamental part of it. So I'll try to roll this into my garage and first put the keyway back in, both keyways back in. I'm going to charge the battery. Oh, you know what? We'll put the ramps away and gonna charge the battery, roll it in there, put the keyways back in, and mess with this tomorrow because it's late in the day already. Now I'm hoping that this thing would just start up, because what happened was he told me that he tried to start it. He used this last year, he said. He used it to mow people's lawns. It was working and everything. And then when he did try to start it, it wouldn't start. So he tried to jump it, and he couldn't jump it. But then when we put this thing back in here like that to engage the seat safety switch, he cranked it a little bit, and it kind of sounded like it wanted to start. It doesn't. Oh. Well, it sounds like the solenoid works, you know. Well, we'll look into it, but I'm hoping that it's nothing big. Like I said, the transmission on these things are notorious for going bad, and once they go bad, you're done-ski. Forget about it. Because you're not going to find a transmission for this, right? Not to mention, it's a hydrostat, which is pain in the balls, and it's a zero turn, which means it has 2 separate pumps. You know, transaxle doesn't move along with that one. They're completely separate. Which is the reason why you took one keyway out, and that one still didn't roll, you know? Because they're not connected. So I had to take both keyways out to get it to roll. There should be a freewheel engagement thing, just like every other, you know, riding mower. But God knows where that is. Alright, so as you guys saw, I jacked up the rear, both sides at one at a time, and I replaced the keyway back onto the transaxles, and I multimetered the battery, and it showed a whopping 10.9er volts. So that's why it wouldn't start, it's because the battery is at 10.9er volts. Still don't know if it'll start, but charging it now, you know what I mean? So I was thinking that maybe he had the seat up while he was charging, so it wouldn't start no matter how much voltage you had. Maybe if the seat switch was engaged, it might have clicked. But I don't see the seat safety switch anywhere here. That would have made a difference. So I don't see a seat safety switch anywhere. This is heavy, by the way. Oh, now I do feel something actually, like a seat safety switch. The mechanism is over here. Uh-huh. I think so. Maybe not. Well, there's a mechanism over here. I hear it. You know, as I put the seat down, it makes a noise. Unless it was just these. You know what? It's just it was just those 2 springs. So I don't know. I'll bring you over to see what I'm looking at. So the battery's charging. I'm going to take a good look at this toggle switch here. On, off. Okay, put it on. Put the choke on. Maybe these things have to be up. Maybe the parking brake has to be on.
Thousands of seat safety switches. Thousands of safety switches. Nope, still nothing. So I was hoping it would just start, but we have no luck at that, obviously. However, when he was screwing with it, it almost sounded like it was going to crank. Well, like I said, I'm going to have to check this out at another time because I have family over. Hey guys, support my channel. Buy a sticker. Also, follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on the next project. Have a great day.
Next time on Mowers and Blowers.